Sup, YouTube? It's your girl Tanya. Haven't too long got up. Decided that I was gonna do what I said I was gonna do, and I'm gonna keep it real. Still got on my night clothes, old bonnet on my head. I need to get this mess done. Is what I need to do. Um, it's currently 7:04. I'm off today, so I really don't have nothing to do. Well, I do. I'm going to do my kid's hair. And I'm gonna start my son some dreads because that's what he wanna do. The wifey's gone. I think I'm going to go ahead and introduce her when she does. Maybe today. Maybe I'll introduce her today. And we could just have a day in the life of us. We're bored. We don't do a lot. I don't do a lot. All we do is work and come home and chill. So it's not a lot to do, but somebody's interested. Somebody wants to see it. Um, let's see. If I decide to go out today, I will bring you guys along so you can see just how bored or boring I am. Like I said, I'm going to keep it all the way 100. I'm not putting on no makeup. I'm not trying to look cute. Um, I'm I'm just not. This is me. This is how I wake up. This is how I go to sleep. Um, yeah. Let's keep it real. Any questions? Any comments? Like I said in my other posts, want to get to know me, want to strike up a conversation. I can say don't come with the crazy stuff, but I know it's gonna come. Um, yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do today. I don't really think I'm going nowhere, but once the wife get home, I think we're going to go ahead and do a introduction of me and her, and maybe how we got together and all the pros and cons of our relationship and our marriage and what we encountered and what I didn't think was going to happen when it came to family and friends and what did happen. And um I might, you know what, before I do that, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and give you my coming out story, which is not really a, okay, maybe it is. Anyways, me and my wife used to work together. That's how we met. Matter of fact, I'll give you a little backstory of me and her that will lead up to my coming out story. Okay, me and her used to work together, and she was a boss, but she wasn't my boss. And I never liked women, not like that. It was always disgusting and gross and nasty, and it was not for me. So when she came into my life, I am one of those people that everybody just throws their issues to. Like if you have an issue, you're going to call me and you're going to tell me about it. And I feel like if you can't handle your situation, then you can't handle my situation. So I never had nobody to pour into. So I always just kept my issues to myself. Sorry. And so when I met my wife, me and her just started talking. And when we started talking, I realized I finally found somebody that I can talk to, that I know is going to tell me what I need to hear and not what I want to hear. But I really just seen her as a friend. She's going to be one of my best friends. We started hanging out and we started talking almost every day at work. And there was never a dull conversation. Well, then, speeding up ahead, fast forward some months, me and her became close, and made it official with me and her. And I tell people this, and some people don't understand. And then, like a couple of days ago, my best friend sent me um, a definition saying that I was a pansexual. Yeah, I'm not a label. I'm Tanya. But I never looked at my wife as a woman. I'm sorry about that lighting, and I got a lot of things going on. But I never seen my wife as a woman because she mentally grasped my attention. So when my mind caught up to when my mind caught up to my emotions, I was like, "Oh, okay." But by that time, it was too late because I was mentally attracted to her. I am still mentally attracted to her. So when we made it official, I had like a couple of no, I had all my friends. All my friends is in a group chat on Facebook. And some of my friends, of course, is my family members. So I had cousins and I had classmates and I had best friends, associates that was all in a group chat. And my way of coming out was, hey, just want to let you guys know that if anybody invites me to anything and it's a +1, just know that my +1 is a girl. Okay, thank you, bye. And I did the little walking emoji. Oh, excuse me. I did the little emoji with the door and the finger pointing to it and the woman walking to it. And I had, and it was like bing, 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 bing. And it was like, oh no, come back. What you just say? Excuse me. And I was like, like in Messenger, when you leave the group, it'll say you left the group. Well, that didn't make it no better because even though I left the group, they still hit me up. They called me. They text me. And I was like, oh God. My mother, on the other hand, um, knew about it before I did. And saying that, when I was telling her about my wife, she automatically was like, Tanya, she wants you. And I was like, no, this is not that kind of party. And she was like, she wants you. She's just trying to figure you out. And I was like, okay, you're old. Okay. So when I told my mom about it, she was like laughing. She thought that was the best thing. That was the best. I don't know. She just laughed. And she was so happy. And I don't know why. Like my mom, well, I do know why. But my mom always said, I don't care who my kids love as long as they respect them and love them back. I don't care who they bring home as long as they're respectful and they love them. And then I noticed that that was true because she didn't disown me. She didn't step aside. She didn't act funny with me. Like when I told her, she laughed. She was like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And I was like, well, could you be more blunt? So telling my mom was not a problem. We actually laughed about it. Telling my dad, yeah, that didn't go so well. Her last relationship hit her. So when me and her got together, she wanted to make sure that everybody that was close to me knew about her. Everybody that I cared about knew about her. And so one day we was going to go get my daughter's birthday cake. And she was like, do your dad know? And she had asked me this a couple of times. And I was like, no. Because me and my dad's bond was like, so I was like, no, he don't know. Well, she kept asking, and one day, like I said, we was going to get my daughter's birthday cake, and she was like, do your dad know? And I was like, no, but I let him know now. So I got on the car phone and was like, she was like, no, 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 don't do it now. Don't do it now, just wait. And I was like, I'm blunt. I don't care. It is what it is. I didn't tell him because, don't know, just didn't tell him. But, so I called him on the car phone. I was like, hey, daddy. He was like, hey. I said, what you doing? He was like, nothing. I said, well, I called you because I just wanted to let you know that I'm in a new relationship because my old ex was still coming around at one point in time, and my daddy called him Do Daddy. Why? Don't know. So I had to let him know, don't be asking about Do Daddy. So I was like, yeah, I'm in a new relationship. And he was like, all hell. I know. He said, oh, shucks. And I was like, yeah, and I wanted to let you know it's with a woman. And excuse my language, but you could have heard a, yeah, I'm not going to say this, so you don't have to excuse my language. You could have heard a pin drop. It was quiet. And I thought he hung up on me. And I was like, hello? And the first thing he said was, oh, I never thought. Oh, I never thought. And I was like, never thought what? He was like, I never thought that one of mine would be like that. Never thought either, Daddy. He was like, I don't know. I just never thought a part of me would be like that. I said, a part of you? Now, this is when my butthole moment came in. I was like, a part of you? He was like, yeah. I didn't know a part of me would be like that. I said, well, Daddy, you like it. And I like it. That's that part of you. I like what you like. Ding! Your part that came out. Well, he wasn't so happy. Meanwhile, my wife was over there laughing on the inside. And I told him, I was like, well, it is what it is. If you don't want to be around me, I understand. If you don't want to love me, no, I was like, if you don't want to be around me, I understand. If you can no longer love me or don't want to accept it or don't want me to be around, then I get it. He was like, I never said that I was going to stop loving you. It's just, I think I just did that. He was like, it's just, I never thought. And I was like, well, okay, well, I said it. And he was like, well, all right then. And the first time in my life, the very first time in my life, I heard my daddy say, all right, baby girl, I love you. Now, I had talked about my wife. I had talked about my daddy to my wife. So even when she heard that, she bucked her eyes and looked at me. Never, never, ever, never, ever, never in my life have I heard that. So I immediately just started crying. And I was like, I love you too. And I had to hang up because I was too emotional. And I did not want to go there and just be, that ugly cry I was trying to drive. But yeah, that was my somewhat coming out story to my friends and family. And then I kind of just made it official, as they say, by putting it on Facebook. And that's what happened. So it's a coming out. I don't know. I don't understand coming outs. Oh, I had to come out. Well, I was never in, I guess. And I don't understand why people feel like they got to come out. Now I'm going to a whole nother subject. Because now I don't feel like why people feel like they have to come out. What are you coming out of? And then that's when I tell my wife, I was like, really, to be honest, I feel like I don't have a coming out story. And then I was like, well, why should I have to come out because I'm sleeping with a woman? Come out. I wasn't coming out when I was sleeping with a man. So why is that a thing? But I did it. Well, my coming out was more of a, hey, be warning. Be prepared. Yeah. So that's what happened. So yeah, like I said, when my wife gets home today, I'm going to get her to come on here with me, and we're going to introduce her and maybe talk a little bit more about us. So go ahead, subscribe, like, hit the notification button so you can see, because I'm going to start doing these more often. Like I said, I kept trying to figure out what it was that I was going to do, and I'm okay with doing vlogs, and mukbangs and everything else that I might feel like I want to do, just to try to get this channel up. So yeah, I'll see you this afternoon. Have a good afternoon, Facebook. Have a good afternoon, YouTubers, and I will see you later on. Mwah.